Hola, my name is Daria and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to sketch a little bit something that I haven't done yet. It is a sketching of furniture. Of course I did some sketches of Frank Gehry furniture in my previous video, like I showed you it in my architecture sketchbook review, but I haven't sketched like the actual furniture, like with full on trying to imitate the light on it, the shapes and materials, all that stuff. So I decided to do it today, and in comparison I decided to do it both on my paper in my sketchbook with markers and with all that jazz, and in the second part of the video you will see how I do it with my Apple Pencil on iPad in the program Procreate. And I decided to chit chat a bit throughout this video so it won't be too boring for you to watch the process, because I feel like people like me doing my speed paints with some voiceovers a little bit more. So let's just discuss what I feel about doing sketches on the paper versus doing them in some digital techniques like Photoshop or tablet. So what is my opinion? Of course, having tablet or having like a sketchbook is both portable and they have like the same ratio point type of thing, so they both are very comfy to get with you in some traveling situations, and I feel like there's nothing to say about it. Of course you won't be able to take like a notebook, like your computer and the graphic tablet with you, but you will be able to do it with like portable tablets like iPad or some sort of Samsung, Huawei type of tablets, the support of stylus that are actually called pencils these days, like for example Apple Pencil or all that good stuff. So there's nothing to compare. Of course, taking with you loads of markers is a bit intimidating. In this situation, digital art of course wins because all the colors are inside your tablet. You don't need to take a lot of stuff with you. Same thing with different graphic materials. You basically have everything there. Your paints, your markers, your liners and all that stuff. So you don't need to take huge loads and bags of those goodies that you take to do some marker sketches or all that stuff. But besides that, I still feel much more pleasure to do this in the paper traditional manual technique rather than doing it in digital, because it's just such a pleasure. When you open your sketchbook, you feel that paper instead of feeling glass. Of course, I know there's like the pro version and plus doing some matte cover for your screen that makes it feel sorta like paper, but still nothing close to the real life paper. If you say, oh no, it's 100% imitation, of course it's not. It's still an imitation, you guys. You will never get such a result with your glass sort of friend as good as you can get it from the actual paper. And same thing with stylus. Still doing something with like pencils or charcoal or pastels or paints is a lot more pleasure than doing it with just one single stick. Of course it's a magic wand and you're like, oh, this is like it's a very comfortable thing that is like everything in one place. But besides that, I still feel like it does not give you that much of a pleasure, though of course it can imitate pretty closely some techniques like paints and markers, but you still are not able to get that much of a feeling that you get when you do the actual paints and markers and all that jazz. For me, doing the actual traditional technique is still much better thing than doing it in some sort of digital programs. Another thing that I would like to mention at this point is that of course you can sort of change the proportions once your drawing is done or all that good stuff, but doing it digitally, yeah, of course it makes your life and work much easier, but when it comes to the real life sort of thing, you are not able to use the undo button to remove the last steps you did, and it just makes it less real than it is. And I feel like those things, when you are not able to undo some sort of actions that you did on your drawing, are much more reasonable and helpful for your personal skill as an artist. Some people might say, oh, I never drew in like the traditional technique, but I'm better than lots of traditional artists out there. Yes, of course you are, but imagine the situation if you are there to just basically, like, you need actually to do something, like your customer wants you to do something in traditional art. They don't want a print, they want an actual work. Of course you might say they can go like and do it with, I don't know, some other artist. I'm not here to do traditional art, but maybe there's a lot of money that are offered for this work and something else, and you have no other choice than to do it. Trust me, you are not able to disagree at this point. So there, when it comes in life that you need to have at least something, you need to try out your best techniques in traditional as well, because it will do just so much better for you when it comes even to your digital techniques, because you cannot improve your traditional techniques through digital when you can do the opposite. Like, it's in my personal opinion. Of course I might change my opinion, and maybe some digital drawing technique might help people who are more of a tradition type of artist, but I still feel like it works another way. And I feel like that's it about all this digital versus traditional sketching type of thing, and not even sketching, but painting, drawing in general. And I hope you were interested to hear my opinion. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye guys.